Islam Makhachev got pushed to the brink by Alexander Volkanovski in the UFC 284 headliner between UFC champions, but ultimately it is and still. He retains the lightweight belt with a unanimous decision, about as competitive as a fight can get over the course of 5 rounds. Makhachev had to dig extremely deep in order to get his hand raised in this fight, but he got the job done ultimately. A great performance by him, definitely showed a lot in going 25 minutes, showed off some advanced striking, a lot of additional takedown defense, offensive grappling, a lot of the things that you would expect to see from Makhachev in his fights, but just over a longer course of time in going all 5 rounds here. I do think he was the rightful winner. Watching it from cage side, I thought he got the first, the second, and the 4th rounds, but a very, very close competitive matchup. Nevertheless, he retains that 155-pound belt, and you could make an argument this is probably the sternest test he's going to have in front of him for maybe a little while at this point. There's some great lightweights out there, definitely people capable of giving him a test, and maybe they see some flaws in his game with so much cage time now to analyze, so much tape to look over, but right now I think he is a clear and probably sizable favorite over any challenger that's going to come his way, and it's just a question of who is going to be next in this division. I think right now you kind of look at it as 3 potential options, and it really depends on how the UFC wants to play this thing out. Seems like they have designs on doing a Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush fight. You could make an argument, definite clear argument, Beneil Dariush probably deserves a title shot already, but seems like they want him to get one more against the former champion Oliveira. I think you could definitely make a case for the winner of that getting the title shot. Absolutely. If it's Dariush, he deserves that. If it's Oliveira, maybe that rematch is a little too quick considering they fought not that long ago, but he did great things before that with his title reign, his run up to the belt, and he thinks he just felt he had an off night against Makhachev when they fought in October, so I could see them maybe doing that, but I think the dark horse option there as well is probably Dustin Poirier. I think Poirier, given his resume, what he's done in the sport, the big win that he's coming off over Michael Chandler. I know he had a title shot against the then champion Oliveira before that. It didn't go his way. He had a title shot against Khabib before that. Didn't go his way either, but Poirier has that big name recognition considering the 2 wins over Conor McGregor. So I think he is a potential opponent as well. It's just going to come down to the timing. If they do that Oliveira versus Dariush fight, maybe the winner gets an injury or is unable to fight anytime soon. There's a lot of X factors that go on here that really would open up the door for Poirier to get it. Depends how the UFC wants to put them together and how they make this thing shake out, but I would think there is a high probability of Makhachev's second title defense will come against one of those 3.